Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys a life update, which I think y'all will really enjoy if you've been following our baby journey. But first, baby journey. Yes, you do hear Blue's Clues in the background. I'm watching my niece. She's knocked out. But we are watching the original Blue's Clues. It's super cute. The mail. Okay, the fact that I know these episodes word for word still as an adult is insane. Okay, I've had all of my nieces and nephews and all of my baby cousins and any baby I've ever taken care of watch this version of Blue's Clues. Okay, it's the original. And they all love it. And the parents are cool with it. So I'm like, yes. So it makes me happy when I can get the kids to watch the original. My niece was like fussy a couple weeks ago. And I was watching her. And I fed her, I changed, I did everything. And she would not stop crying. So I was like, let's try Blue's Clues with Steve. Turned that on and she watched it. I was like, what? And so I turned it on today, fed her, laid her down, and she was watching it and fell asleep. She's 3 months old. But, I love this episode. I love all the episodes. But anyways, baby update. Me and my husband officially have an appointment with the fertility clinic in July. Y'all, I'm excited. Y'all don't know how excited I am. I'm so excited. And I'm going to manifest that we're going to have a baby this year. We want to be not birth the baby this year, but we're going to get pregnant with the baby this year. I'm going to put positive energy out there. I'm going to manifest the heck out of this. I'm going to manifest that it's probably just a blocked fallopian tube and they can fix it. And I won't get pregnant right away. I am putting that in the universe. That's the energy I'm going to start giving off. Because if I start believing it, then it can happen. And it will happen. It will. Manifesting. This is what we're doing now. We're manifesting. But I'm so happy to update you guys and tell you that we do have an appointment with the fertility clinic. How crazy is that? I don't know. God just has his perfect timing. God knows what he's doing. And honestly, you may or may not believe in God. I always have. Have I questioned God? Oh, holy cow, yes. But who hasn't? We're wondering, like, why did you do this? Why would you put us through this pain and this hurt? Why would you put us through all of this craziness? And there's always a reason, you know? And it may not make sense when it's happening, but it makes sense after the fact. There's a song by Garth Brooks called, what is it? It's... Oh, no. What is it? Unanswered Prayers by Garth Brooks. Basically, in this song, he's talking about his high school sweetheart that he did not end up with. And he was saying that, you know, if I had stayed with you, I never would have met my wife. You never would have met your husband. You wouldn't be living your best life, and I wouldn't be living mine. You know, like... You know, and he didn't feel a thing towards her when he saw her. And things like that. If you've heard the song, you know. But basically, the song and part of the lyrics go, sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs, just because he doesn't answer doesn't mean he don't care. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. Let me tell you, it's not wrong. Do you know how many times I prayed to stay with my exes? I'd be dead today if I had stayed with them. Okay, y'all don't even know. Like, had I stayed with them, I wouldn't be here today. I would not. You know, and even as a kid, I went through childhood trauma. And I used to ask God all the time, please just take me. Because I can't handle this. I'm not strong enough for this. But I thank him that he did not be like, okay, come to heaven. Or wherever you want to go, whatever. You know. Because had that happened, I wouldn't be here today. And I wouldn't have gotten married. Because I used to, you know... I used to ask God to, let me marry this person, that person. Every time I had a boyfriend that I got serious with, I'd be like, let me marry them. And then they treat me like crap. And they'd hurt me. And, they made me mentally, mental health-wise, unstable. And made me question my own worth. I mean, I still question my own worth from time to time. I'm only human. But there's so many things I ask God for that He would not give me. And I'm thankful for that, because had He given me all the things I asked for, I wouldn't have been married to my husband. I wouldn't have somebody so supportive of me. I wouldn't have the love that I have now. The love that I know that I deserve. The love that I've always deserved, but never back then believed it, So it kind of goes with, the whole, I thank Him for my unanswered prayers. I mean, when I pray, do I only ask for things I want? I'm human, yes, that's it, okay? Should I be going to God? Should I be going to God for everything else and just hand Him over everything? Yes, I should, and I need to. I do believe that. But I'm human, right? So I used to pray for other people, growing up, and then even as an adult, but I've been dealing with my own mental struggles, so I don't think about anybody else. And maybe that's selfish, and maybe that's wrong. And it is, and I feel like it is. But when I pray anymore, it's to tell Him, look, I need this, or I want this, that, the other thing. And I know that's not right? Because you can go to Him and ask Him for everything that you want. That doesn't mean you're going to get it. And so for me, I just believe in that song. I believe in those words that He, you have to thank God for those unanswered prayers, because if He didn't want you to have it, there's a reason for that. I don't understand why littles pass away so young, or why, people in your life that you love get taken, or the way they get taken, because a lot of times it's horrific. But there's got to be a reason for that, and I've noticed with a lot of things, as far as children go, or as far as adults go as well, is sometimes with them having to go to heaven, that you get these amazing laws passed that should have already passed, but that just pushes it to get passed, right? So I feel like that's a silver lining in it all, where certain things get passed to make it, to where that doesn't happen to somebody else. And if it does, A, B, or C thing happens, or how sometimes kids get the C word and Jesus takes them to heaven. It's sad and it sucks, because I follow a lot of people like that on TikTok, and it breaks my heart. But I like watching their journey, because I like seeing them happy, because they should be. They're children. But then when they go to heaven, I'm just like, why? I'll ask them sometimes, why are you taking the kids? Don't take the kids. That's not fair. They've got their whole life to live, right? But then you think, look at the legacy that they're leaving behind. They might be young, but they're leaving behind something that just touches millions of hearts, right? And how strong they were, and how they fought even as a kid. And I don't know, but honestly, the silver lining in that, sometimes I don't understand the silver lining in that, what the silver lining is. But there's something. There's got to be something. I believe there has to be a reason. Why people pass in horrific accidents, I will never understand that. I won't. And why you get into accidents. I was in a car accident with my husband back in 2019. Ended up with a broken wrist. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I almost knocked you guys over. Broken wrist, you guys can see. Because it's still swollen. It won't not be swollen. It's going to be like this probably forever. But swollen, you can see that hand compared to this hand. Yeah, the other one's just really swollen. And it's been like that since the accident. But the lady that hit us head on in that accident, I asked why did you do that? And then I talked to my husband about it, right? You know what my husband told me? and it made complete sense at that point, is that had she not hit us head on where we were hit, she would have ended up on the freeway and probably could have killed somebody with children or a family, you know, or something like that. And so God placed us there to stop her because he knew that we were strong enough to handle it and that we would be okay. Did I get PTSD and suffer from mental health issues from it? Yes I did. But in the end, I do believe that we saved somebody's life that night that would have ended up in heaven had she not hit us. Am I upset that she did? Yeah, because, you know, I don't do half the things I used to do anymore. Like, I'm scared to go on one-way roads at night. I can't do it. So I'm working on that and, you know, and things like that. But those are all things that, like, I used to be able to just jump in a car and not think about it. Now, when I get in a car, I'm constantly thinking about what's going to happen. And it's a horrible way to live life. But that, I feel like that was the reason. My husband's not wrong. That had she not hit us, she literally would have ended up on the freeway. Y'all, not kidding. She would have ended up on the freeway and could have killed a whole car of people, a family or children or something like that. And it wasn't their time. And God only, what does they say? What's that saying that he only goes after his strongest warriors because he knows they can handle it or they can take it and they'll come out stronger or something like that. Do I have PTSD from it still? Yes. But I think in the end, it worked itself out because us getting put in the way most likely saved somebody else's life because it wasn't their time. And like, there's like a broken wrist, and also, by the way, I forgot to mention a broken elbow on the right side. So both arms were in casts for like months. Like, I couldn't wipe myself, I couldn't shower myself because I had casts on. My husband had to do that. I had my knee. Have y'all seen my knee? Can I just show you guys my knee real quick? I don't think I've ever showed you. Watch. This scar. That's from the accident in 2019. It cut my whole leg open right there. And apparently my stuff was hanging out of my leg. And the funny part was I didn't even notice that in the car after the accident because I was just wanting to get out of the car. I couldn't though, and I knew that my arm, I told my husband in the car, you know, both my bro, I have broken arms. I can't do anything, you know. And he's like, babe, are you sure maybe you just, you know, in pain? I knew because I'd never broken a bone in my life, and I knew I knew what it was. I knew what happened at that point. But that, we think the, from the airbag that came out, we think it popped open the glove compartment and just blew that into my knee, and it just sliced it right open. So that wasn't fun. I didn't notice it when it happened. I didn't think anything of it. I knew my knee was warm and I felt it was warm. So I was like, oh my God, like, is the car on fire? But the car wasn't on fire. Like, I need to get into this whole story with you guys in another video. This is not the video I want to do this in. But it's to make a point that, did I get hurt? I did. But did somebody else die that night? No, they didn't. Because we were put in the path to make sure that didn't happen. And you may not believe it, you may believe it. I do believe that's what happened. And so for me, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna manifest getting pregnant. And I'm happy about that. So I went off on a tangent. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. So much goes on in my head and I want to get it out. I'll tell you guys more about that car accident on a later day. I'll actually probably just try to explain that when the anniversary comes up in November. But for now, I just wanted to update you on the baby journey. So yes, July 7th, fertility clinic. We're gonna find out what we need to do, get done, and go from there. And so that's a very positive update. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I give that whole other backstory too, is because from something negative can come something. From something negative, positive can come, right? And things happen in your life to get you to where you need to be. And I feel like this is exactly what needed to happen in order to get me here. So yeah, things happen for a reason is the gist. But yes, little Munchkin is now waking up. She loves seeing herself. Hi, Sweetie. Did you have a good naps? She's so sleepy still. But I'm gonna go now because she's waking up and I gotta make sure she's good. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Cannot wait for that to happen. Of course, you guys know, I will let you know what happens at that appointment. And I'm just so happy that this is a positive update that we've all been waiting for, because I've been waiting for it. So, I will keep you guys updated. I'm excited. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like notification so that way it pushes my video out and helps my algorithm to get more viewers. And then also hit that notification bell to know when I post videos. With that being said, I hope you guys have a really, really good day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Toodles!